What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Financial freedom has a slave owner's face. So I'm sitting here looking at something, and I do not know why people do this. They do in the South they had slavery, and that wasn't the North. Yes, the North was too. There was slavery in the North. Okay, cut it out. So the picture, Ben Franklin, right? He had, at a time in his life he owned slaves. Okay, so let's cut it out. Most of these founding fathers and presidents that were in the North, mind you, were slave owners. So what does that have to do with our current financial system? Is the same way when you see Native Americans, they don't like 20s. That thing that where Native Americans don't like 20s because Andrew Jackson's on a 20, and Andrew Jackson was the president behind the Trail of Tears. So it's an insult to see his face on the money. Well, when people think what's financial freedom, sometimes, and I'm not making an excuse for people not to try to be as successful as possible. Sometimes it's weird. It's a weird dynamic where to be free in this country, I have to have a lot. I have to have a currency with guys who own slaves. I have to have a lot of them. So, and the irony, now this slave owner's working for me if I got a lot of money. Now I can crack a whip on people financially. But another thing is, in a capitalism sense, this is also, if you follow these guys' blueprint, you can make money too. You know what I'm saying? So, if you own slaves, if you exploit people, if you manipulate a situation, if you profit off of somebody else's pain, you too can be rich and be all over the currency. If you murder, if you sanction murder of people, you too can have a lot of this money, right? And people go, well, maybe somebody will go, well, money all over the place, somebody had to do something. And I find it interesting because here's the thing. It says a lot about character when your currency has a face that lacks character. So if your currency has a face that lacks character, you would assume the things you're willing to do to get this currency would lack character also. So that's a bit of the irony in it. So when people go, we have this thing in America where, if you won, that's all that counts. So, doesn't matter what I did to a person. As long as at the end of the day I won, and the money has my name on it. If I lied, cheat, stole, manipulated, like they got this whole thing with the F1 series, with people feeling like Lewis Hamilton got screwed. The rules are the rules, and the guy who broke, he broke them, bent them, but they upheld them. It's like, now if the situation was reversed and Lewis Hamilton did that to him, to Max, I don't think we would have I think they would absolutely change it. What's the Sasha? I want to say the black ice skater, figure skater, ice skater, who did the one-legged flip. And they all of a sudden, oh, that's wrong, that's illegal that you doing it. But if somebody else were to do it, somebody white did it, wouldn't be a problem. So I say all that to say this. Sometimes the currency says there are no rules. This is no holds barred, it's a free fall. And when you say, we go back to that biblical thing, well, the love of money is the root of all evil. Sometimes the people on the faces, if they would do anything for $1, you should assume that the people who try to accumulate this money will do anything for that dollar also. So it's like a calling card to the rules and regulations and what's fair game or not. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to keep this one short. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.